everyone, it's Andrea from the Milky Plant community. Today I'm going to share with you how to make a pumpkin spice loaf cake. Let's get baking. Right, to start with, I am going to make some oat milk today. So into my Milky Plant machine in the top, I am simply going to put some rolled oats. I'm just going to put the lid on my machine. I have already put some water in the back of the machine. So once this locks, it's ready to make my milk. All I have to do is turn it on, put my bottle in and make my milk. So my milk is ready to be used. That took 3 minutes, and that is just such a fabulous thing about this machine. It just takes 3 minutes to make you beautiful plant milk. It's so easy and so convenient. So with that, I'm going to now start making my loaf cake. So to start with, I'm going to do my wet ingredients using my weighing scales to help me measure out how much milk I need. So straight into my jug, I'm going to measure out my oat milk. That is my oat milk done. So the rest of that is for me to enjoy with my drinks or however else I want to. And to this, I'm also going to add the pulp left over from making my oat milk. So in this little compartment up here, if I take this lid off, you will find all the leftover pulp from making my milk. So this is all going to go in to my jug as well. So to that, I'm also going to add some oil. I am just using regular vegetable oil. All this is going to get a quick mix together. So now that's our wet ingredients done, I'm going to get our dry ingredients. So into a large bowl, I'm going to pop in some plain flour, caster sugar, some baking powder and some bicarbonate of soda, some salt, and finally some pumpkin spice mix. A quick whisk together to get all the ingredients evenly combined. And that is all the dry ingredients mixed together. So now all that's left for me to do is to bring my wet ingredients back and mix them with my dry. You want to not overmix this, so this is going to be fairly dry until we add in our final ingredient. And the final ingredient, of course, because we're making a pumpkin spice loaf cake, is our pumpkin puree. So that's going to go in as well. So we're going to mix all this together. So once everything has been completely mixed together, all that's left to do is to pop it into a loaf tin, which I've got ready here. I've lined it so it's all good to go. So that's going into my loaf tin. A quick tip for you, if you wish, your loaf cake will bake it'll split as it bakes just because the inside rises up. So what I like to do is I dip a knife into some oil and I run it all the way down the middle. And what that means is the oil is then going to stop that coming together, and that's where my cake is going to split as it bakes. So you will get a nice line splitting right down the middle instead of it being unpredictable. You won't know where it will be. So that's that done. My cake is now ready to go in the oven. I've had my oven preheating behind me while I've made my cake, and it's going to bake for about 45 to 50 minutes. So my cake is out of the oven and it smells so good. I cannot wait to dig into this. But before that, I'm going to let it cool down completely before I decorate it with my maple icing. So to make the icing, it is so simple. We're just going to have our icing sugar, mix it with a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of oat milk, and some pumpkin spice mix. Mix it all together until it is totally smooth, and then smothering it over this cake is so delicious. I like to top my cake with some extra pecan nuts, but these are totally optional if you would like them to. And there you have it, pumpkin spice loaf cake. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe if you have, and do join us next time. Happy baking.